Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So it is currently evening time for us right now. I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys what our recent night routine looks like with the kids. So to be honest, Chudier has been my main focus, especially during the night routine, and Skylar has been doing the boys. But I'll just kind of show you guys how we split that off in this video. So Skylar just actually got home from work, and now it's kind of his turn to kind of see Chudier and hang out with them for a little bit before we start dinner and all of that. So we were just kind of hanging out in our bedroom for a little bit and just kind of talking, catching up on how work was and how my day was with the kids. As he hangs out with Chudier and just get all the cuddles in. He's just been this is such a sweet stage right now because he's starting to become more alert and looking around, but he's still just so tiny and cuddly. So I feel like we're just really soaking up this time because truly it goes by so fast. Like I look back at old videos from just last year and have seen how my two boys, Hayo and Mal, have grown so much. So with Chudier, I'm just like, it's gonna go just as fast. So we're just soaking up these moments as he's still just so tiny and squishy and just so cute. And honestly, do you guys think he looked like Skylar? I think he looks like Skylar because his cheeks are just so cheeky. And when Skylar was a baby, he just had the biggest cheeks. And I feel like all of my boys have Skylar's cheeks. So anyways, we came downstairs and we did a little playtime. We got his mat out, playing with him, have his brothers join in. And really, we're just kind of hanging out before we start dinner and just kind of getting in those snuggles. Okay, so I actually had to pause my voiceover because we went to a wedding, and at the wedding I was doing so much talking and just like singing along to the music that my voice was actually so raspy for like a couple of days. Now that I'm back and doing the voiceover again, I still feel like it sounds raspy. So if this recording doesn't match like the previous one, that's why. But now we are actually starting dinner, and actually I don't even remember exactly what I'm making. It's actually been like 4 days since I got back on here, but I think I made some malag, which is something that I always make. It's kind of no, actually I did make a malag. I made what do you call it? I made teriyaki chicken, and actually something that I'm super proud of is making my own sauce, like making my own teriyaki sauce. I saw somebody on TikTok talk about how if you make your own teriyaki sauce rather than just getting like the store-bought, it tastes so much better. And honestly, even look at my food right now, it was so good. So good. I threw in some green beans. I was going to do broccoli because that's what I'm used to, but Skylar was like, why don't we do green beans? He loves green beans. So we did that, and it honestly was super delicious. So Skylar and the boys actually had they sat down, ate together, and Chudier, I had to feed him. So I didn't have dinner with the boys and Skylar, but we started cleaning up because now it's time for the boys to go down, and Skylar's doing that routine, and me and Chudier are going to be downstairs just kind of hanging out some more. We've been using these high contrast pictures to just kind of like, stimulate his eyesight. And because, newborns really can't, their vision isn't that great, especially when things are far away. But if you give them like high contrast pictures, high contrast toys, it helps them just kind of see better. And so that's how we've been kind of interacting. Now Skylar took the boys upstairs and they're doing their bedtime routine, so brushing their teeth, doing bath, and then getting ready to go to bed. He'll probably do some songs and read some books with them. But now I'm eating my food, and sometimes that's just kind of how it is. It's not always like this where I'm eating separate from my family, but right now this is kind of the case, and it's okay. So it's actually time for Chudier's bath. I took him upstairs and just getting him ready for his bath. And we don't give him a bath every night just because, I don't know, I don't think newborns need a bath every night. They're not like getting dirty or playing outside or anything like that. But yeah, so we just do it like maybe a couple times a week or something like that. But as I'm just warming up his bath, he actually loves the sound of water. And I think most babies do, just because they were living in water for so long. They were living in water for so long that maybe this is just like, familiar to them. It feels like home maybe. So, but he loves it. It calms him down. He just loves it in the bath. See, he's probably thinking right now, put me back in that bath, put me back in that bath, because he loves the sound of water. But when Skylar was done putting the boys down, he came over to help me just kind of get him situated. So we put some lotion on him to, keep that skin moisturized. And just to calm him, I just kind of do some rocking. He loves that like rocking back and forth movement. At this point, he's just feeling really sleepy because I did feed him right before I gave him the bath, just so then he could go straight to bed. But it's actually he's having a hard time calming down. So that's why I'm doing this is like rocking motion, really relaxing him. And then Skylar came over, kind of helped finish moisturizing him because he got so worked up that I didn't finish putting lotion on him. But now we're just getting him all dressed up and he's ready to go to bed. I have a question though. There are people that are bath people and some that are more shower people. Which one are you? Are you more of a bath person who likes to take more baths, or just you are a shower person? Me personally, I'm a shower girl. Like, I cannot stand sitting in the bath. Like, it sounds weird, but like I like a good quick bath, but like I cannot, it doesn't feel relaxing to me to sit down in a bathtub for a while. Like, it just doesn't seem like, I feel like I need to be moving or doing something. And I always tend to feel like that. But in the bath, I'm just not relaxed. So I tend to just go more for a shower. But anyways, that's just my thing. So I want you guys to put in the comments if you are more of a bath person or a shower person. So now that he's swaddled and feels more calm, we came downstairs to now close down our house. And what I mean by that is, so at a restaurant, when the work is done, they would clean the kitchen, they would clean the floors, like things would be ready for the next day. Like they would prep for the next day, the next work day. That's kind of how I like to have my house now. It just runs better. It's more efficient, and I'm not waking up to a mess. So we would clean the living room, clean the kitchen, just have everything in place ready for the next day. So when I wake up or when Skylar wakes up and we're getting breakfast ready for the boys, we're not like, going through a bunch of dishes or, working in a mess. Things are already clean. The dishes are already ready for the next day. And it just feels better. Like I wake up feeling less anxious. Like my mind feels more clear and just ready to, work in my home. So that's what I mean by closing down our house. I heard that and I loved it so much because that's what I was already doing, but I didn't know the term for it. But now I do. Anyways, now we are finally sitting down and relaxing. So we had gotten cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, 2 different kinds. And we have been so excited for this dessert and trying out the different kinds. So I have a different flavor than Skylar. That's why we're kind of sharing. But they both taste really good. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.